Hey everyone, I'm here in Dodge City, Kansas, and we're here at the Kansas Teachers Hall of Fame and the Gunfighters Wax Museum. So if you think about this really does seem like an odd combination, but the backstory on this little museum is quite fascinating. Originally, this was a photography studio, and then the photographer had this little wax figure collection that was upstairs. No one is quite sure why he had these, but he enjoyed them and he showed it off to customers as they came in. Now, there are also paintings that are on the walls on the inside of this building, and they are really well done, and they're up towards where the wax figures are at. These paintings were done by a stranger that offered to do them as payment for room and board as he stayed with the photographer. And these have stayed there this whole time. Now, some years down the road, this photographer wanted to sell the building, and at the time there was a well-known teacher in the area that had died, and she only had 3 people that attended her funeral. There was a principal in the area that felt sorry for her and said that there ought to be a place for teachers to be remembered. He purchased this building to make that happen, but he also had to agree to keep the wax figures, and so they stayed here and they've been kept on display ever since. That's why there's this weird combination between the two museums. So we're going to go inside and have a look around at some of this. So this first wax figure is Buffalo Bill, and they have a little signage here explaining who he is in case you don't know, but not exactly sure if it's the best rendition of him, but it's pretty cool to see. They get a bunch of descriptions of the figures in the museum that we're going to see, as well as this little card, and it tells a little bit about them, not much. Joaquin Murrieta. Pretty interesting, 1830 to 1853. And this is Billy the Kid right here. A lot of little paintings in here. So that's supposed to be Billy the Kid. Actually looks like there's real teeth in there. I don't know if they were children's teeth they placed in there or what. Look at this black light deal right here. It's kind of an unexpected museum in that it's got a combination of a Teachers Hall of Fame and a wax figure. This is Clay Allison. I know that's hard to read because of the light. This critter killed 35 men, age 37. So he fell from a wagon while drunk, is what that sign says right there. Let's see here, which way do we go? Okay, more blacklight cowboys right here. It's pretty cool. You can see little starry nights up there, little stars. And then these are the restrooms. So we have Matt for Matt Dillon, because this is Dodge City. And then we have Kitty from the same show, Gunsmoke. Pretty interesting. Looks like we have some miners here, but they are, no, this is the Boot Hill Scene Cemetery. And they are burying somebody right there with the boots on. They don't bother digging a deep enough grave or taking off the boots because they just died. There's a grave right there to the left. Pretty interesting. Another grave to the right, and then he's being buried in the middle. Just throwing him in real quick. George Armstrong Custer. They've got a little blacklight action going on in there, and then a spotlight on him. That maybe looks more like him than what some of the others have so far. Wild Bill Hickok. Not too bad. Got him in a bar there. And we got Calamity Jane. Wasn't real sure who that was. Bunch of black light drawings across the top though. And this is President John F. Kennedy sitting in a rocking chair. Long neck. Plastic on the lamp right there. And then this is Frank James, Alexander Frank James, Jesse James' brother. Jesse James himself right here. A couple of notorious bank and train robbers right here. And this is probably Davy Crockett, I guess. Yeah, Davy Crockett. Interesting to see the parrot right there. These are older wax figures. And this is President Lyndon B. Johnson. Down to the old carpet in there and even. We have Bob Dalton. There's probably some others in here. Yeah, Grat Dalton right here on the right. Then we've got Bob Dalton, Cole Younger. There's a rendition of Belle Starr, I guess. And then John Wesley Hardin. They've got a description of Cole Younger and then Bob Dalton, and that's it. So you have to tell me if any of these look like them to you. Let me know. Like I said, the blacklight art in here is really cool. Not something you would expect with a Old West museum. This is Sitting Bull right here. Kind of interesting how you can see his side profile and his reflection there. More starry nights out on the range, sunset right there. See a reflection of Sitting Bull there. Here we have Wyatt Earp on the right, Bat Masterson in the middle, and then Doc Holliday on the left. And they're playing poker. The saloon girl there, not sure who that's supposed to be. I guess just a generic one. But you can see the cigars, poker chips, cards, and a pistol on the table. So Bat might not be too happy because his finger is on the trigger. And this is the television show Gunsmoke. Got Miss Kitty in the background, and then we have Festus, and then Doc. And then Matt Dillon is just a photo back there on the left. Yeah, it's even got it labeled there. Let's see here. And this is different. We've got Dracula. And they're burying a victim maybe, or a vampire. There's Dracula. You can see Frankenstein back up in there. And we got some mass. Little skeleton dude down there. Cobra and the Wolfman. And then you can see the coffin for Dracula. It's definitely different when you look around. Didn't expect to see horror figures in with Old West figures. But they're here. Pretty neat how you can see all the way through. This is Sitting Bull, and then you can see over there where the Daltons are standing. Look at this thimble collection right here. Does anyone out there collect those? I've seen people where they buy them in different tourist destinations, but I've never bought any. This is the Kansas Teachers Hall of Fame over here. So it has all of the teachers that are been inducted into this Hall of Fame through these different years, and you can search through these different portfolios and stuff. So out of the back of the museum, they have a one-room schoolhouse. I think we can go in it. Pretty interesting that this is just kind of on the edge of a neighborhood right here. See the neighborhood here. Schoolhouse. Grain elevators there, and then there's a Dodge City water park over there. And then this is just a residence right here. This is someone's house. Maybe someone, the curator of the museum or something. I'm not sure. They've got an outhouse back there. I don't know if we can go in here or not, but we'll see. Pleasant Hill, one-room schoolhouse. Has the old water pump there, the well pump. They do have it landscaped pretty nice though. Let's see. Yeah, you can come in here. Okay. It's air conditioned too, I'm surprised. Got George Washington and Lincoln up there. A couple chalkboards. And a wood burning stove for heat. And got a piano up there. You see all the little desks. There's some bigger desks there, but they're all still pretty little. Hang your coat up over there. Got your books. Certainly looks like an old schoolhouse. I love the lamps up there. Some more books over here. Pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. That's the back side of the building. We'll stay on the trail. We'll go over to this outhouse. Everyone wants to look into the outhouse, right? I am surprised they're running air conditioning in there though. I mean, it's not like there's a ton of people. This is a Saturday. And I don't know, maybe you can open this and look inside or not. We'll see. Yep. Single seater with a Sears catalog there, maybe. Pretty authentic looking. Definitely a pretty cool museum. I like the schoolhouse that's here. This is right by the Boot Hill Museum, which is right over here. But they do have this landscape pretty nice in the back. So thanks for joining me on this little tour, and if you ever find yourself here in the Dodge City, Kansas area, make sure you stop on this museum and have a look around. It really is interesting, and they have quite a bit of stuff here, especially dealing with teachers, but also the gunfighters. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.